Some trother mucker's always trying to skate uphill. Yep. Got the blade. This is probably the first movie line I have been interested in a long time. Usually don't buy Marvel Legend movie figures. I have said that like a bajillion times. I don't have a Deadpool yet. I might get that Deadpool Dogpool, but I don't love the tubular look to the legs. Like, Blade kind of has it, but it comes out a little bit more there. Like, I can overlook some things. Plus, I will probably eventually get a trench coat to put on this guy. I know he didn't have it in the movie, but I think he'll look so much better with the trench coat. Now, there's a lot of complaints about... This Blade's weird, because people are, like, happy to have him, and then there are people who are like, he doesn't look proportionate. Which, I get that. I understand, the thigh gap, and, like, but the crotchial shit. But, guys, honestly, if we look up a picture of Blade from the movie... This is what he looks like. It really, like Wesley looks like he's built a little different. This is pretty close to how he actually looks. The only real difference is there's no cuts there, right, for the leg. It's just all one piece. And I think that's why it looks weird, because you have, like, the leg cuts in there. But if you didn't have that, there would be literally no articulation. I think once you get this guy posed up, he'll look okay. People will be like, why do I have two sets of sunglasses? Well, because there are two heads. I might... go ahead and super glue one on one of the heads. Not sure which one. I just put a little dab of super glue on the bridge of the nose area just for him to keep him on. Because they say his glasses are not as snug as X-23's. They're snug, but not as snug as they could be. But yeah, so that's what we'll probably do there. Not 100% sure, but I might do it. I'll probably do it on the stoic face, just because I feel like that's a good face to do it on, and then keep this one with the glasses on and off. Also, as I'm looking, it'll probably be this face, because I feel like my eyes are kind of wonky on this one. Like, one is looking that way and one is looking straight on, so I don't like that. And then this one is like normal. So yeah, glasses will probably get glued onto that. Overall, I think he is a good-looking figure. I'm going to open him up, and we'll check him out. So right out the package, he looks better than he looked in the package. There's definitely no wonk eye on that. Like I said, his legs are still kind of an issue, and I definitely see people having a problem with that. Like, I'm a huge fan of Anthony Customs, and if he reviews this figure, which I doubt he does, but if he does, he's not gonna like this at all. But honestly, again, if we look it up, and if I could put a picture in here, which maybe you can, I don't know how to do that, of Wesley Snipes on set in this gear. It's how he looks. It just is. He looks this way. No, not the like tremendous thigh gap, but or kind of, see, this is what weird about it. It kind of gives off this leg right here, at least, kind of gives off like birther hips. And I think it's because of the drop-down hips. Like, the thigh gap is there, there's no real excuse for that. But, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure the reason... Like, I'm going to try to go in here with the Dremel and get him to come closer, because I think that's what it needs. I feel like it's just, the holes just are not deep enough. And that happened with Maximum Spider-Man. This one looks much better than this one does. Like, this one just looks popped out for whatever reason. And like I said, it does have drop down hips. Now, it's stupid because this figure, it does have it, but this is connected. So you can't actually drop down, like, unless you cut that. So you're not going to make use of the drop. Like I said, like, I don't like drop down hips because nobody uses them right. They don't. I'm sorry. And also, people are like, oh, his belt's up too high, which I think it's pegged in there. Maybe if you get it heated up, you could pull it down. But, again, go look at the pictures from him on set, and guess what? His belt is up this high. I guess, is this just Wesley Snipes Blade drip? Some people, again, have problem with the shoulders, but honestly, with this Marvel Legends line, the shoulders actually can go up and look pretty decent. But it is giving you an optical illusion that nothing is proportionate. It makes him look like he has a smaller torso and a larger, lower half. And, maybe he does because his legs are long and whatnot, but this is like, if you look at it from the back, I don't think it's as bad, because right there, that's where his torso ends. It just looks odd up front because of where the belt is and whatnot. I don't know. Like I said, this is Wesley in costume. It's accurate to how he looks on screen, so I can't really complain about it. He comes with the trigger finger, fist, sword holding fist, gun, 2 pair of sunglasses, which is odd. People were complaining about it. Why does he come with 2? I mean, you could lose one, guys. You really could lose one. It happens all the time. So it's good to have an extra. Even if he has 2 heads, and just be happy you have 2 pairs. Why are we complaining about that, of all things? And then his kind of smirk, which looks good. I mean, it's fine. He did it on screen. But I wish he almost had like a yelling head. And I'm not like a yelling head fan. But something that he needs to display his fangs, I think. And he doesn't really do that with this. Like, I mean, maybe if you squint, you might see it there. But I don't really. But he looks great with the sunglasses on. Little wonk eye there with the sunglasses. But yeah, I'm glad he has 2 pair of sunglasses. You'll never see. I just dropped a pair. What if I drop that onto the carpet? I'd never find it again. The carpet monster would have had it. And yeah, looks great there. And he really looks like Wesley Snipes. Like he's pretty spot on. Like I said, I might glue these ones on because I don't want to risk losing it. And I'll always have this head to take the sunglasses off if I want. But, I mean, I don't know. Should I glue those on? Not. Oh, he has this little knife too. So, I mean, does it go up this way? I don't know. Maybe. Go this way? I feel like it should go. Yeah, there we go. And he had that in the movie, but Blade is always going to be a sword wielder to me. Like that Bowie knife looks good enough, but now I had a sword here, and of course, I can't find it. And it's because I want to use it. But it was an extra sword from Snake Eyes. I'm going to pause here and get this straightened out. Give me 1 sec. And here we go, guys. Just in a decent little pose. See, I got that sword there. It's Snake Eyes' sword. I think it'll work good for Blade. I have enough Snake Eyes swords around that it won't matter if he's missing one. But yeah, I think he poses decently. He gets pretty decent articulation. His elbows are really nice. Mine's a little stiff. I might put a little bit of hot water on them. But and I also might pop these legs off and see if I can grind them to look less birther hippie. Now, if I can't, okay, but I have a feeling he'll look so much better. See, my elbow is really stiff there. But I have a feeling he'll look much better with a little bit loosened up. And not like in a bad way, but just like a little bit more flexible. But yeah, I don't like that gap. I don't think it looks nice at all. His pants kind of look like Darth Vader's from a distance. But I feel like there is a way to decrease that thigh gap. I think something is just pushing it out. I don't like this either. I feel like I might cut that just across and like still have the illusion of that there, because this hampers some articulation. Just like maybe just cut right across there, so it's not anything terribly noticeable, and it doesn't damage the figure at all. It just makes him better. But yeah, I think this guy with a trench coat would be even better. I know he didn't have one in the movie, but I think I'm going to add one to it. I also think it was silver here, and I'm going to put some silver tips on his stakes there. But anyway, yeah, I think this is a decent figure, and looks like Wesley Snipes. And what more could you really ask for? I mean, other than the fixes that it needs. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't have a catchphrase.